Most coaches waste months posting reels on Instagram and get nothing in return. They chase likes, comments, and virality, but not real clients. Meanwhile, there is one platform where people are actively searching for help, and beginner coaches are using it to get their first clients in less than 60 to 90 days. Not followers, not views, but real clients. In this video, I'm gonna tell you how you can scale and grow a particular YouTube channel in fitness niche to get real clients from your YouTube channel itself. Hi, I'm Mazid. I'm a YouTube strategist for the past 4 years, and I help founders and brands grow on YouTube organically and get leads through it. So let's get started. So here is my board that I prepared for you, and I have divided this whole thing into 5 different phases. The first thing, YouTube is a choice-based platform. It's not just video platform like Instagram or TikTok. People come on YouTube, they search a particular problem or anything, and they choose which video to watch. Instead of Instagram, algorithm shows which video you will watch, okay? But in case of YouTube, it's not like that. The viewer clicks it, the viewer chooses it, what they want to watch, okay? The second thing is people open YouTube with a particular problem. If you see here, many users, like more than 68% users, watch videos to make informed purchase decisions, often viewing product reviews and tutorials before buying something. And I do the same, and I most probably you do the same exactly. So I bought this phone, but before buying this phone, I saw a couple of reviews online. I also bought this MacBook, but before buying this, I watched MKBHD video, I guess 3-4 times. So then I considered this purchase. So a lot of people are making buying decisions using YouTube videos. So you need to appear on this platform for sure. The third thing is videos last for months and sometimes years. Here I've shared the screenshot. You can see this video has 141,000 views. It's a screenshot of my client stats, and this video is 241 days old, around I guess 8 to 10 months something. So yeah, and still getting views, it's still getting us leads through it. So see the power. And this channel had only about 25,000 subscribers when we published this, okay? So the fourth point is one YouTube video can be converted into shorts, Instagram, TikTok, and other writing posts like X threads, and also for LinkedIn writing, okay? I was watching Matt Gray last night, and I was seeing how he creates one single video and repurpose it to multiple reels, TikToks, and also multiple carousels that get millions of views. He also used those videos to write threads for his X, So this becomes really important that you create content on YouTube. So let's jump to the phase 2, and here we will define our audience. As a coach, you have to target a particular audience, because if you are creating content for everyone, you are creating for none. You cannot create content for entertaining people and expect clients who wants to lose weight. That's not possible. So you have to be very clear on whom you want to talk. So first thing you have to do to define your audience persona is demographics. Understand what's your audience age, what gender, their relationship status, either they are married, single, or something else, okay? Then you have to note down their geographies. Where do they come from? India, America, Australia, tier 1 city, 2 city, something like this, And you also need to understand their income level, because if you are targeting a particular audience from tier 3, tier 4 cities who do not have a really big income, they are not going to become your client. So you need to target people who are working in tier 1 and tier 2 cities, most probably because you are targeting professional mostly, So you have to see the income level. Also, you can add more information related to that. The second thing you have to do is understand your viewer psychographic. This is really important. This helps you understand like what this person click, watch, believe, and take action with, So you have to understand their core beliefs. For example, if there is a particular person who don't believe in getting fit and he is actually fat, you cannot convince that person to join your program, and you cannot sell anything to that, So you need to find people who believe that health is very important and it's the biggest asset that exists, So you need to understand your audience belief. Also, what are their goals and aspirations? So if you are a fitness coach, most people want to get lean, they want to lose belly fat, they want to get rid of diseases, they want to improve their lifestyle, maybe their flexibility. So these are the goals that these people have. They want to look jacked so that they look handsome in a party, or look good when they go shirtless on a beach. So these could be the goals. The third point here is you need to understand their fears, frustrations, and you need to know what is the one thing, or like key a couple of things that keeps your client awake. They get anxious thinking about it. So if a person is very fat, they get anxious thinking that they have a huge belly and they might get a lot of diseases in future. So they really want to lose it, but they might be lacking something. So you need to understand their fear, frustration and anxiety. Why you need to understand this? When you create content, you hit this point, then the people will take action to buy your courses, also watch your videos. It's not only about being a sales guy on YouTube. You don't need to do that. You need to understand their motivations. You also need to understand their content consumption behavior. What do they watch? Short form, long form? They like writing? Where do they spend their time? On Instagram, YouTube or somewhere else? It's very important to understand that. You also need to know like when your audience is watching your videos. Are they watching it while commuting to their office or coming back home? Are they watching it from their couch, sitting at home? These things or something else. So this will help you relate with them. And you can incorporate those segments in your videos and they will really find, oh, I watch videos from here and you created, like you talked about this, so I connect with you. So this is a good strategy I heard somewhere, but yeah, I'm giving it for free. Next thing you have to do is you have to understand their decision making style. The third point while defining your audience persona is their online and offline behavior. Note down how they behave online and offline also, whom they follow, what sort of a culture they follow, do they work out or not. So these are their online and offline behavior. You can dig deeper, you can take help of ChatGPT to understand more about it. Okay, so let's jump to the third point, and that's our how to pick video ideas. Being a health fitness, you can easily find content ideas. It's not that hard at the beginning, but in future it will get, then you can hire me to do all the stuff for you. Okay, the first thing you have to do is you have to start with a main keyword. What I would suggest as a strategist is, when you're starting, dominate one single keyword first and then go beyond, or like expand your reach. So you can use any keyword, for example, weight loss, belly fat, home workout, vegan, vegetarian, diet plan, etc. For this one, I'm going to choose the belly fat. And second point that I'm doing is you have to search it on YouTube autocomplete to find content demand. So I chose belly fat. Okay, so I'm writing here how to lose belly fat. I just write how to lose belly and I can see so many autocomplete options right here, like belly fat, how to lose belly fat in a week, how to lose belly fat exercise, how to lose belly fat for women, how to lose belly fat for men. So there is so much of a content demand because lots of people have belly. The world is not safe. We don't have good food now, and it's very expensive to eat clean now because junk is everywhere. So I can see a lot of autocomplete options right here. I give you a hack to get these real results. Use always incognito mode, and this will give you unbiased results. If you do it with your personal account, you might get some biased results based on your viewer history or like watch history. So you got a lot of ideas. From here only I can see like 10-15 content ideas that I can create, but you have to validate that as well. Without validating, you cannot create videos. It will just go in a trash can. So third point is you have to validate idea with vidIQ. How to do it? I just search my keyword right here in this keyword section, how to lose belly fat, and I can see the overview of this particular keyword. There is 71,000 volume, which is like high, and low competition, not low but medium competition. So overall score is 62, which is a really good thing. So I give you a tip: whenever you search for a keyword, the search volume should as high as possible, the competition should as low as possible, and that becomes a really good keyword because that has a demand but less of the supply, so you have a gap to fulfill. What you can also do is you can click right here on the related keywords and you can see some related keywords on this niche to see what people are searching. How to lose belly fat, how to lose belly fat in 1 week, belly fat workout. So I can create videos related to these topics because I can see that there is a good demand for these keywords. So to start out, this is a really good strategy to go for. And then once you have these ideas, you already noted down multiple content ideas, you have verified with vidIQ. Now you have to find outlier video ideas in your niche so that you can create or take inspiration, from those videos and craft your video something on similar note, because that has already performed well. So why you need to reinvent the wheel? Just take inspiration and create it, So I searched the same how to lose belly fat on YouTube, and I see a lot of outliers right here. You can also do it with outliers of vidIQ. You can easily search so that you don't have to put a lot of effort. So if you see, this video is 5.6x outlier. Here I searched it and I found so many outlier videos, like how the best way to lose belly fat naturally, how to lose belly fat, and there you can see 100x, 20x, 10x, 47x outlier. I tell you what is the meaning of outlier. So assume that a channel has 10k subscriber and most of it video gets around 10k to 15,000 views, but one of his video got a million views. That video is an outlier, and that video has a really good content. So many people won't see it, that's why it got so many views. So there is a clear pattern, there is a clear demand for that particular content, and if you create that sort of a content, you are probably going to get more views. So that's why we always look for outlier content pieces. So here you can see outlier videos. You can take inspiration, you can note down their points, sub points to include in your own videos. How to do it? Create a list of 10 to 15 ideas that your audience need first. So now you have a good amount of video ideas. Okay, let's jump to the phase 4. It's a very important phase. You might not be the expert right now, but I'll tell you the tip to how to do this. So on the phase 4, you have to do two things: packaging and script writing. First we'll talk about script writing, then we'll go back to the packaging one. So script writing is very simple for you because you have a lot of expertise in your niche. You don't need to write a word by word script and read it, so that's not the thing you have to do. You can create a doc and you can use that in front of your computer, in front of your face. You can keep it here. You don't need to use a teleprompter. People want raw and authentic content, so be authentic. I'm seeing here and I'm telling you because you care about information, not about the delivery as such. So for the script writing, you already have written here 10 to 15 ideas, and now you have to write the script. So step 1 to write a particular script is note down all the key points and sub points of a particular topic that you want to include in the video. So for example, you creating a video named how to lose belly fat for women. You can write down, say, 5 key points and also 2 to 3 sub points for each video, for each point that you are going to talk about. So yeah, this is the first step. In the second step, what you have to do is create a structure of the video. What should be the hook? Plan this at the end, obviously. Okay, the hook is something you are giving the value in the first 3 seconds. You don't have to make a false promise. I'm not making a false promise in my hook. I'm just telling you that I'm gonna deliver a system to grow your YouTube channel as fitness coach and get leads out of it. So you can create a similar hook for your client, like how to lose belly fat in, say, 90 days, and you create a particular video around that. Okay, so you have to find a structure, you have to decide the hook. Second, you have to decide the body. Body are the main key pointers that you have already written in the step 1. Okay, so this is right there. And then comes the CTA. CTA is basically call to action. What action you want people to take watching your video. If you are a fitness coach, I would like to suggest you that you use a single CTA in whole of your video. It could be either subscribe your channel or watch a next video and come to your program for sure. So use a single CTA, not all 3, but use a single CTA. So if you want people to buy your course, fitness course, then link down your course in the description and always tell people to go and check that out. Okay, so this is the thing. And also I give you a couple of tips to include CTA because you are creating content to get clients. So you have to be very specific and very strategic about your CTA. I would say place one CTA in the first 3 minutes and at the end also, and once in a mid also. So that's going to help you a lot. So you can keep it as simple as like book a free call with me. So the third step in the script writing is do this for all your videos. So now you will get 15 script, and that's a good amount of videos. Record them all. You sit one day, you should have a good lighting. If you don't have a good lighting setup, you just sit in front of a window where you are facing the sunlight and record all the videos. It should be a keep calm place. You don't need to buy a fancy studio or rent a fancy studio to record videos. So let's jump back to the video packaging, and that's really important. I'm not saying you have to see titles and thumbnails separately because I don't like to see that. And also all the strategies that I follow, they don't see titles and thumbnails as a different thing. They're seeing is at a one thing only. So it calls the video packaging. And how I say it, I already have created bunch of video list where I can see the packaging. So I have this in my, what do we say, free form. Yeah, and I take inspiration from these videos because these are all outlier videos. You can create something like this. If you don't know how to do this, you can reach out to me and I can do it for you. Okay, link is in the description, by the way. So I tell you how I do the packaging part. So I have so many videos right here for inspiration. I take inspiration and put some of our spices into it, and then we create a really good packaging. So here you can see I took the title's inspiration from this particular video, why the smartest people I know set constraint, not goals, and I took the thumbnail inspiration from here, like how to file your taxes online for beginners. And this is the way. Suggest you one thing, whatever works in Western countries, it also works in India really well, and a bit later on. So I use the same thing. Both the videos are not Indian creators, and my client is an Indian creator, so that's a good point for me. So here is the title and here is the thumbnail inspiration. So you can see what I created. The final output is why the wealthiest people I know use loan against mutual funds. And good part, nobody has created this video earlier also, so that's a big gap. And you can see the thumbnail exactly looks like this, but with big text. And I took inspiration for this video from a particular video, which is this one, 7 simple cuts, something like this. It's blurred here, but don't worry, you got the point. And this is how I package. Boom, here is the results. This video got 35,000 views and 607 subscribers. This had like 500 subscribers at that time. With this video we hit our 1000 subscriber goal. You can also see the CTR from the starting. The first day only we got 8.4% CTR and almost 400k impression, and that's a really good CTR. That's remarkable. Even the average now is 6.6, which is still good. So, and we brought about 29,000 new viewers or unique viewers to the channel, and that's crazy part. So this is how I go for the thumbnail. You can also do the same. If you don't know how to do it, I can help you. Reach out to me. Okay, link is in the description. I also give you some thumbnail principles right here. Keep it clean and to the point. You don't need to add so many stuff. You don't need to give the whole story about your video. That's not the thing that you have to do. Second thing, you have to keep the text minimal, either no text or keep 0 to forward text. That's the golden rule. Try not to make so text heavy. And then third is negative space. You need to have so much of negative space. If you see right here in my thumbnail, here is a simple text, these two rectangle, but these all negative spaces there. I haven't filled it with some gradient or any unwanted stuff, Fourth thing, you should add contrast. Color contrast is very important. You see some color theory and go by complementary colors, try complementary colors. These are very important because if your thumbnail is lacking the contrast, it becomes very hard on the home page to grab the attention. That becomes really important. Also, do not repeat your title in the thumbnail. Keep thumbnail and title separate. You don't use the same text. Also, right here, use design principles to grab attention, like golden ratio, rule of thirds, leading lines. So this is the rule of thirds, this is the golden ratio, and this is leading lines. It's very important. So what I'm using here, I guess, is the rule of thirds. So if you see these and these pointers are on focus. Next, what we do is I tell you how to write title. Keep it short, under 50 characters, so that it becomes visible on all the devices, because on phone, on home page, on TV, on tablet, on computer, your title looks different, your videos look different on different sizes. So keep it under 50 characters. That's the golden rule. Use this key emotions because I was watching podcast of Jake Thomas. He is a title expert and he did a really good test where he found that 4 emotions are really important: curiosity, desire, urgency, and negativity or fear. You can combine 2 or 3 or just one of these and you are good to go. So if you see my title here, why the wealthiest people I know use loan against mutual fund, creates curiosity. Like, people are wealthiest, still they are taking loan against their mutual funds, and mutual fund is still, loan against mutual fund is still a new topic in India. Like, most people don't know, only rich people knows that. So it makes curiosity again, so, and desire to know what's happening there. So these 2 emotions worked for me. The third point here is write 20 titles for each video and finalize 2 to 3 so that you can A/B test. You cannot write the best or perfect title from the first trial. The fourth thing here is use outlier format instead of creating something very new. So you can see here, I saw this format and I created a title using this format only, and that worked really well for me. Okay, so now you are done with phase 4. The last is phase 5 and end of the thing. So here is the post-production part. you have ideated your thumbnails, maybe design, you know your title, you have content ideas, it's scripted, you recorded it all, but you as an expert don't have so much of time. I would rather say outsource all of your post-production stuff to some experts, agency or freelancers, you know. Hire a video editor for editing videos because they knows better how to edit your videos for sure. Hire a thumbnail designer who can design multiple thumbnail versions and so that you can A/B test and find a good format, good pattern for your coming videos that you can reuse. Hire a YouTube strategist and manager to take care of whole management stuff on the channel, also to perform A/B testing and gather insights from your YouTube channel. So if you don't know any of these guys, you don't want to hire people and manage these, I can help you with this. You can reach out to me. There is a Google form in the description. Fill that out and my team will reach out to you. So this is all the YouTube for health coaches system. Thank you so much for watching. We'll meet in the next video. Bye bye. Take care.